Apathy has now reached 1 billion streams on Spotify, becoming the fastest song by a K-pop act in history to achieve this milestone, second overall song in history. Fastest K-pop artist to reach 1 billion streams on Spotify. Dynamite by BTS on number 4. Who by Jimin on number 3. Seven by Jungkook on number 2. Apathy by Rosé on number 1. Zen by Jennie rises to number 1 on the All Genres Genius chart in less than 24 hours of release, blocking Fat, Juicy and Wet by Sexy Red and Bruno Mars from taking the spot. Lisa's Moonlit Floor reaches a new peak of 23 on the Billboard Pop Airplay chart this week. Also, Lisa has now surpassed 10.6 million followers on Spotify, extending her record as the most followed K-pop female soloist on the platform. Jisoo will release a mini-album Amortage on Valentine's Day. Its schedule will start in late January. Rosie extends her record as the K-pop act with the highest monthly listeners peak in Spotify history. She has reached a new all-time high of 71 million monthly listeners. Rosé is the 17th artist with the most monthly listeners on Spotify currently, surpassing Ed Sheeran. Jennie is currently taking the top 2 trending videos worldwide on YouTube with Zen and the Ruby Experience announcement. Lisa Rockstar returns to number 1 on the Cambodia iTunes Songs chart. Jisoo will guest on BDN's YouTube channel. Jisoo recently finished filming it. She will talk about her activities. It will apparently be broadcast in early February, before her solo comeback schedule and close to the release of her drama. Rosie and Bruno Mars Apathy has now spent 100 days on iTunes Worldwide Songs Chart Top 10, the first song by a female K-pop act to achieve this in history. It spent 84 days at number 1 and still counting. Jennie is currently the most searched K-pop idol worldwide via Google. Born Again peaked at number 1 on Weibo recommendations in China after Lisa officially announced her collaboration with Doja Cat and Raye. Their song "Born Again" will be released on February 6th at 7 p.m. Jennie announces the Ruby Experience, a series of intimate shows to celebrate the release of her forthcoming first studio album. A portion of the proceeds from the US shows will be donated to support the recovery efforts and firefighters following the tragic wildfires in Los Angeles. Rosé's Apathy with Bruno Mars is now the most Shazam track by a female K-pop act in history, with 6.24 million Shazam. The most mentioned stars on French news following the Gala des Species Chants 2025. Katy Perry on number 3, Rosé on number 2, Aya Nakamura on number 1. Jennie announces new single Love Hangover coming out January 31st. Blackpink ranks number 1 in idol group brand reputation rankings for 4 months, October, November, December, and January. Episodes titles for Season 3 of The White Lotus in alphabetical order. Blackpink has now surpassed 100 million streams on Spotify in 2025 so far. Rosie delivered a captivating performance with her unique and amazing voice at GMO Sonic 2025 festival in Japan. Lisa dropped another snippet video of her collaboration Born Again with Doja Cat and Raye, Say Hi to Kiki. Jennie Zen is trending at number 1 in 14 countries, including the US. Rosie commented on Jennie's Zen post and Lisa collaboration post with Doja and Raye. Jennie turned down offers from labels who weren't interested promoting her in Korea or didn't get her roots, and now she just released MV introducing her album entirely made by OA Team, with a Korean photographer Cho Ji-seok incorporating elements of traditional Korean culture. Vito and Tosi, executive vice president of Erewhon, shared an update on LinkedIn about their collaboration with Lisa on their latest smoothie, Thigh Up and Bold, highlighting the high engagement on their Instagram Reels, which surpassed 20 million views within just 24 hours. Locations of Jennie's The Ruby Experience show. Jisoo was spotted in Paris last night and signed autographs for fans. Justin Harvey Instagram update with Jisoo from the wrap-up party of Newtopia. Blackpink's How You Like That has now surpassed 1.1 billion streams on Spotify. It remains the most streamed song by a K-pop female group. Rosé sets a new Guinness World Record as the first K-pop artist to reach #1 on Apple Music Top 100 Global Chart. K-pop soloist with the most Guinness World Records. Jimin with 3 records on #4. Rosie and PSY with 5 records on #3. Jungkook with 6 records on #2. Lisa with 9 records on #1. Rosie is now officially a 5-time Guinness World Records title holder. She extends her record as the only female Korean solo artist to have multiple Guinness World Records under her belt. Jennie will reportedly be a guest on The Jennifer Hudson Show on Thursday, February 6. APT rises to a new peak of #1 on Billboard's Pop Airplay chart, making history as the first K-pop act to top this chart, while also marking Rosé's first #1 hit and Bruno Mars' 11th overall. With this accomplishment, Rosie becomes the first K-pop artist to achieve a #1 hit in Billboard Pop Songs Airplay chart history. Additionally, Bruno Mars breaks his tie with Justin Bieber as the male soloist with the most #1 hits in Billboard's Pop Songs Airplay chart, achieving a total of 11. APT also spends its 5th week at its peak of #2 on the UK official singles chart, extending its record as the longest-running top 5 hit by a K-pop act with a total of 13 weeks. Rosie has officially earned her first billionaire song on Spotify. She will be receiving a billion plaque from the platform due the massive feat. The members showing support for the release of Jennie Zen. Jennie is currently trending at #1 on Melon Real-Time Search. Jennie represented the 4 great elements fire, water, earth, and air, and the powerful gods in the Zen MV. Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the 4 nations lived together in harmony. Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Inspired by Athena, Athena is the goddess of wisdom, war, injustice, and strategy. She was an independent, self-sufficient, and logical goddess. Raye Instagram story update. Born again midnight on 7th February. The ambassador of United States of America in Bangkok, Thailand, visited Buriram, and he has tried Buriram meatballs. I tried Buriram's legendary fried meatballs at Jaibhung. Absolutely delicious. It's easy to see why they are Lalisa favorite. Jennie's Chinese fans has pre-orders 100K Ruby albums as at today. Ruby by Jennie Japanese CD version will be released, inclusive of Japan exclusive photo cards. One of the Girls by Jennie has now surpassed 200 million views and 2.2 million likes on YouTube. Ruby by Jennie only audio version debuts at #1 in Amazon best-selling albums pop genre.